If you wake up late, grab your phone, slam a coffee, and then drive straight into emails, you're starting your day in a way that actively works against your testosterone. And no, this isn't about ice baths, strange meditative practices, or avoiding receipts. This is about 5 simple behaviours you can stack every morning that directly influence hormone production, cortisol regulation, and downstream testosterone production. When I say skyrocket, I don't mean your levels magically triple overnight. I mean you shift your baseline in a direction that compounds. Most people think testosterone is fixed and genetic, but your endocrine system is highly responsive, and your morning is the strongest environmental signal you can send all day. So let's get into the video, and make sure to at least stick around for point number 2, as this one is particularly interesting. Starting with sunlight, because this one isn't optional. Research from University of California shows that early light exposure can increase luteinizing hormone by up to 70%. And this is key, as LH is a signal from your brain telling your testes to produce testosterone. No LH signal would mean no testosterone production, so of course increasing LH to some extent will increase your testosterone. Beyond that, morning light anchors your circadian rhythm, which improves sleep duration and depth. Most testosterone production happens during sleep, so this isn't just about the vitamin D you get from being outdoors, it's about regulating the entire hormonal chain reaction that actually ends up with better androgen production. That's why 5 to 15 minutes outside, as soon as you wake up with no sunglasses, no phone, even if it is cloudy, is such a high leverage move. And if it is dark, you can use a sad lamp. I use one myself as I'm based in London, and as you all know, we have no sunlight, ever. By doing this, you're telling your body that you're awake, you're active, and to regulate accordingly. Now this is where it gets more interesting. Habit number 2 is to make sure you accomplish something straight away. The University of Cambridge found that a perceived shift in social status can cause male physiology to adapt in preparation for mating. In simple terms, when you win, your body behaves differently. In a rowing competition study they did, they found that men who believed they had won had a 15% higher testosterone level than those that lost. And this doesn't have to be a physical win, but you do need to accomplish something. Whether this be something small like waking up without snoozing, reading 10 pages of a book, or completing an important task before checking messages. The key here is to set the win and get the win, the winning being the most important part. And underneath all of this sits hydration. Although there isn't particularly compelling evidence that mild dehydration directly suppresses testosterone, every healthy habit that supports testosterone relies on hydration at the base level. And moving on to everybody's favourite topic, being coffee, and something that's actually been popularised by Andrew Huberman in the last few years, is the idea of delaying caffeine intake. When you wake up, cortisol naturally spikes, and that spike is very healthy. It's basically your body's ability to wake up and then be ready for the day. But if you drink caffeine immediately, you amplify an already elevated stress hormone. Over time, dysregulated cortisol can negatively influence testosterone production. So instead of smashing coffee as soon as you wake up, try and delay caffeine for at least 60 to 90 minutes. Let the cortisol peak and then taper naturally, and then introduce stimulation from additional caffeine on a stable base after sunlight, water, and movement. And kind of pivoting onto that topic of stress and cortisol, the biggest lever most men ignore is setting up their mornings to reduce friction and decision fatigue later on in the day. Chronic stress suppresses testosterone, and most men start their day in reactive mode with notifications, emails, and uncertainty. Instead, use that first 20 to 30 minutes to plan your day, journal briefly, clarify priorities, and reduce that friction. When you reduce perceived stress, you actually improve the way your body processes that cortisol. And remember, testosterone thrives in environments of control, not chaos and spiraling cortisol. If you've been worrying about plastics and supplements while ignoring your mornings, you've been focusing on the wrong lever. Testosterone doesn't really respond to smaller gimmicks like this. It responds to basic, sustainable habits that you can do on a daily basis to improve your baseline testosterone. Stack these daily and you will improve your sleep, stress response, behaviour, and ultimately your hormonal environment. If you want to see more tips on increasing testosterone on a daily basis, check out my video here that covers the rest of the day. And if you like structured, practical systems like this, then in my description is a free 8-day course, and it breaks down exactly how I structure training and nutrition for busy guys who want top tier physiques without living like a bodybuilder. It's completely free, no obligations, so go and check that out. And if this helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear it. Like the video, subscribe for more evidence-based strategies, and I'll see you in the next one.